I understand that your transition period might be a little bit hard since it will might be the first time you're working with a group of new students. So to help you out with getting to know them, I wanted to give you kind of like a little bit of information about each student. Um, I'm looking at the list right now. So okay, Aime Reyes. Aime is a freshman. Um, she, well, first off, there's a group of slugs who are freshmen that are really close with each other because they all are from the same hall. So Aime is one of those one of those students in that group. So Aime gets along with Bryant and Eva. They're kind of like a group, a little trio. And Emma's Bryant and Iman's relationship is really sweet. They're like brother sister relationship, as well as with Eva. Like Bryant and Ima like tease each other. Like they don't make fun of each other in like in a hurtful way, but sometimes it's just like, oh my god, like they shake each other off and encourage each other. They also study together. They're both science majors. I believe Eva is a psychology major, and Ayman, and Edgar had a class together, Psych 1, so that was really cool. Angel is a transfer student, and he is good friends with Peter, Giselle, David Zepeda, and David Crescenti. So they're all kind of like friends, and Angel was actually one of the first group of transfer students who want to be a slug, and then he just started spreading the word out to everyone, like, oh, hey, come, you should be a slug, you should be a slug, you should be a slug. So I'm really thankful for that because we do need to have a different perspective. Like, it's good to have, like, second year, third year students who have been at Santa Cruz since the beginning of their college career, but also it's good to have that, bring in that extra perspective of transfer students who were probably more established back home before they moved to Santa Cruz. So it's more for a connection with the new student body. So especially since they'll have a freshman group and a transfer group, and the transfer slugs will be able to connect more with the slugs that they'll be able to connect more with the group of transfer students that they will kind of be mentoring the first day. Okay, so Anais and Liz Hawkins, as well as okay, so here list of freshmen, Aime, Anais, Bryant, Elizabeth Hawkins, Eva, May May, I think May May is a freshman, Jacob, Veronica, and Tess. They are all freshmen. Tess actually works with us here at the Porter Activities office. She is part of our tech crew. She's super reliable. James really likes her. Like, she's really good to work with for tech stuff. Going backwards. Veronica, she I think is an education minor and sociology major. She's really sweet and wants to work with children in the future. I think maybe elementary school, maybe high school, or secondary education. Um, May May is really shy, soft-spoken, but she's super smart. Like sometimes I think she feels intimidated by the language barrier, and she's got great ideas. She contributes a lot to um, the Porter Slugs and understanding a different perspective. She's a Chinese exchange student, so that also helps makes us become more conscious about diversity in a sense. Just Eva, we talked about Eva. Liz Hawkins is also part of that group with the whole, like, everyone's on the same floor. Jacob is really fun and outgoing. I think he's a theater arts major, and he projects a lot when he speaks, so that's really good. So for future roles, he might be helpful to have. His set of skills will be helpful. Felicia, or B, she goes by B. She used to be a Porter RA, and this year will be joining us as a Porter Slug. Yeah, she's super organized. She has a smartwatch as well, so that's really cool to see. David Zabetta, he's He's from, I don't want to get this wrong, Ventura. But he's not from Oxnard. I think he's from Ventura or Pasadena. Maybe he's from Pasadena. Um, yeah, I didn't get a chance to know him that well, but he's really sweet and, super helpful. Angel, Bryant, no, Angel, David, both Davids, Giselle, and Peter have been really helpful at the office during commencement. They volunteered their time to help us distribute parking passes, so that was really nice. So they're very eager to work with us and help us out. Lindsay as well, she's super sweet. I met her when I started doing Crafter Corner events at Porter in the Porter Quad on Saturdays. She was like a regular. She came to most of the events. Like we did pinwheels, and I don't know if she was there for the Dreamcatcher event, but yeah, she is also a transfer student and will be living at the Porter Apartments. What else do I know about Lindsay? She is an art history and an art major, I believe. So she's a Havoc major and an art major, double major. And Rafferty, Tiffany, Scott, Edgar, and Denise are all returning slugs. Edgar and Denise work here in the office at the Porter Activities office during the weekday. Rafferty is part of our tech crew, and he's super reliable, super fun. James can count on him. Sometimes James likes to tease him and they like tease each other. It's really cute. It's a cute relationship they have. Who am I forgetting? Veronica, Tiffany, Tiffany and Scott. Tiffany and Scott. Tiffany and Scott. Yeah, apparently they are going out. I don't know if that still will be true by the time Welcome Week happens, but yeah, they are a couple, and you might start to see that. Scott's really quiet. Not quiet. I don't know. He's not really quiet. Scott's Scott. Scott's pretty cool. He's not as outgoing, maybe perhaps other students might be, but he's really chill. He's got his shit together. I probably shouldn't say shit, but oops. And Tiffany, yeah, she's super sweet. She's like, I forgot what her spirit animal was. But Tiffany has been a slug for the past 3 years now as well, so she's part of. I actually was a slug with her, Denise, and Edgar, and Rafferty at some point. I think Rafferty, yeah, I actually was a slug with them at some point, so it's good to see returning faces to keep that Porter spirit alive. So I hope you enjoy working with them, and yeah, like they have me on Snapchat. Like I hope to get updates from them as well. So, anyways, best of luck, and keep them safe. Keep them safe. Honestly, like they're all they're a great group of kids, and they contribute a lot to the Porter community. So it'd be really great to have them continue to interact with us throughout the year, and we can facilitate that. So let's help facilitate that for the better of the Porter community. What's that word I'm looking for? For the common good. So for the good of the Porter community. I think Porter will benefit from it tremendously. And yeah.